You can use these 3 signs of motivation to achieve your goals. Life can sometimes be hard on us. Things, circumstances, and events may not exactly unfold how we wish them to. And the result is that we end up being sad and losing the motivation to function. We may feel disintegrated in doing even some of the most basic things in life. In today's episode, we're going to share with you the 3 signs of motivation that you can use to achieve your goals. So if you're watching it and still have not subscribed yet, do subscribe for amazing content like this, and press the bell icon so that you never miss an update. Number 3, use your situation as a sign. If you're seriously concerned about your situation and use your circumstances as your motivational signs, we are the masters of ourselves if we are the biggest motivators for ourselves, and so is our situation. Let's take the case of the world's most renowned footballer, Cristiano Ronaldo. He came from a very humble family where meals could be arranged rarely, and the sufferings were numerous. Young Ronaldo had to do various odd jobs like sweeping and cleaning, but he had a goal to be on top, and he used his situation in poverty to channel his energy to move forward, and the world saw the result. The same is true for trying to make the most out of your situation. Your misery, grief, and poverty should be your best motivation to move forward towards your goal. You should know that you have the power within you to do impossible things, and none other than you can change your misery and agony. The goal can be anything not necessarily related to money. For example, if you're obese and struggling with your body weight and are unable to move and live a healthy life, your health and deteriorating condition should be the best sign for you to move forward towards your goal. If you're into drugs and are losing out on many friends, your betterment should be your goal to move forward. If you are poor and unemployed and are procrastinating over many things, it is making you economically weak and has brought depression into your life. Thus, your condition serves as the best and most important strength for you to move forward. Thus, from this, we may conclude with a famous quote by Bill Gates stating that if you're born poor, it is not your fault. But if you die poor, it is completely your fault. So in this way, you can clearly understand that it's all within you and only you have the power. When we say this to you, we understand that change doesn't happen overnight. It would be best if you took things slowly and steadily to achieve your goal. Your motivation opens the door to your goal for you, but your consistency is what will lead you to the fulfillment of your goal. Although there are various signs of motivation that are there for us, and that can be used by us to achieve our goals. One must remember that motivation alone will not help you to achieve your goal. If you're serious and dedicated to your goal, then you need hard work, passion, consistency, and determination, along with an attitude to reach where you wish to be. Focusing on our goals seems to be an impossible task. These are the testing times of our lives, and no matter how hard we try, we dive deep into the feelings of numbness, sadness, and grief. The result is that we alienate ourselves and move forwards towards a phase of self-harm and destruction. Number 2, using failure as a sign of motivation. Defining motivation is a relatively abstract term. It's like a key, and you're the lock, so the key only fits well if the lock accepts it. Motivation will drive you towards your goal even when things seem hard. It's what keeps you going. It will be why you get up early to exercise to achieve the body you want, or work late to finish a project that will help you promote. There are all kinds of motivations, of course, from positive to negative. There are various forms of motivation that we may encounter, some positive and some negative. Like a mother who wants her son to be successful in his personal growth is a positive motivation for that son. But that son's boss will motivate him to work hard by giving him a request, so he will be motivated but negatively. We might have heard this: when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. This saying has a deep meaning in real life as well. Failure is the worst part of our lives. This part is inevitable. We may fail during a journey called life, and it may break us. Sometimes it may tear apart our courage, and we may feel completely motivated and lost. But the thing is, fear is the best and most brutal motivator that can change your direction and can align you towards your goal. It is not a myth, but the world, whether it is the corporate or scientific world, has provided us with numerous examples of how some of the greatest personalities that have ever existed have used failure as their strength to move forward and achieve whatever they have dreamed of. If you're still skeptical, consider Jack Ma, the owner of Alibaba Group. He was rejected by nearly every company he applied to, and he even faced failure in getting a job. So my dear friend, if you have a goal of going to medical school and have failed to get good grades, don't lose hope. Give it one more shot and use your failure as your biggest motivation, and try to do better than you were yesterday. If you wanted to get your dream job but failed a few interviews, this is not the end of the world. You can still make improvements and use your rejection as a sign of your motivation and make people understand that you are worthy of amazing things. If you have started a new business and it failed, remember that KFC was established when Colonel Sanders was 65. So, there is no need to lose hope because you never know when the ideal time for your goals will come true. We understand that the first step in accepting failure as motivation is admitting that you failed. Living in delusion and aspiring to be perfect limits your ability to achieve your goals and will further plunge you into sadness. We feel this is a dead end, and there is no return from it. But my dear friends, our life is a perfect balance of good and bad, a typical yin-yang-like thing. Thus, if we focus on the good, good things will follow. And if we focus on the bad, bad things will follow. When you feel low, a slight beam of motivation holds you and helps you to get out of your trauma and move forwards towards the path of achieving your goal. And we are today exactly doing the same for you. A proper plan and a zest to achieve it are equally important in helping you achieve your goal. But before discussing the 3 signs of motivation, let's understand the concept of motivation. Number 1, the intensity and urge to move forward. The intensity and urge to achieve your goal should be so strong that it will be a motivating sign for you to achieve your goal. The urge to achieve our goals should be so strong that it should not let us sleep. Our goal should be our biggest motivation. We should be so devoted to our goal that we should neglect all the hindrances that come our way. To use the power of our goals and to plan their execution, we should have a clear vision of where we will reach our goals. Your eyes should only be on your goal. As the founder of Ford automobile manufacturer, Henry Ford said, obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. So we should be fully decorated towards our cause. When Elon Musk put forth his ideas, people criticized his vision. His goal has been made fun of, but he used his goal as his motivation and is currently the richest man alive. Thus, finding motivation through your goal is the best thing to take you through. Thus, these are some of the most important and prominent signs of motivation you can use and are surrounded by if you want to achieve your goal. And we believe that you don't need to search for motivation from this materialistic world. It's all embedded within you. We need to recognize it at the right time before we regret it. Stay focused, stay committed to your goal, and reach new heights of success. And remember, you grow through things you go through. So never lose hope, you never know what is in store for you tomorrow. If you liked our channel and the content, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any updates. And if you haven't pressed the bell icon yet, press it right now to get all the latest notifications.